The best way to live, to succeed, is to create, is to follow God's natural inclination to construct. So we were constructed. To just lean into your pathologies. As you can see, this color around me. Stupid. I'm not gonna say it's stupid, but yeah, just create. People destroy, and being selfish and cynical, it's just one of those things that blinds you and does the counterintuitive thing of limiting and hurting you. If you just focus on the money, just focus on the conclusion, you start walking a path that doesn't really allow you to reach that optimally. Like I was considering stuff like occasionally just consider some stupid stuff like I don't know, like you see something online where some motherfuckers are scamming, using Bitcoin stuff, SIM card swapping. I was just watching one of those videos from Fern, just kind of just whatever curiosity and intrigue when I was working on something else, and it's so enticing. Just the urge that eats at you just to tell you to do something, and the shortcut inclination, the thing that makes you want to get to the end easy with not as much work. But no, if you just stay with that faith, stay within the divine, habit or inclination to create instead of be parasitical, then you'll be all right. It'll just take some time, build the skills necessary, trust in God, be grateful, be grateful. Bro, I see some disabled dude on the internet, just like, and I'm like, holy fuck, I'm not grateful enough. Like, I don't know what type of envy and contempt and anger, rage I would have for the universe if I was some of these people. So like, yeah, I'm just be ever grateful and just create. Lean into your pathologies. Lean into your idiosyncrasies. Woo. But not in a way that we are also leaning into your demonicness. You're leaning into your flesh tendencies. I say flesh tendencies because, like, I'm sure there are a lot of people who are good, and the flesh is the body is a vessel. I'm sure there's a lot of people who are good, but there's also a lot of people who outwardly good who have demonic interior worlds, and like interior worlds you could not fathom, truly. Like you see someone walking around, just walking on the street, going on about his days, drinking his coffee. Maybe he's happy as hell, saying hi to people and stuff. Good morning. But like that guy might be a fucking monster. One of my theories is that like Jesus Christ like had some evil in him, and he just conquered that shit. He domesticated everything internally, or he domesticated his circuitry so that the external world doesn't influence him negatively or demonically. Because you see that stuff everywhere, thievery and lust and wrath and all just like cardinal sins. But like you see that kind of stuff, and it kind of I don't know, it kind of plants seeds. It entrances you. Um, it possesses you a little bit too. Possessions, exorcisms. People back then were really doing that stuff, and to an extent, it's real. To an extent, it's real. Clinical modern perspectives, we really distance ourselves with it. We analyze the mechanics of it, and it allows us to understand the material realm more. But when we detach from the spiritual, we lose a lot of the insight, a lot of the wisdom, a lot of the very real aspects of these things. I think you have both of them in tandem. I'm yapping right now. I'm very scatterbrained. I'm not sure if you guys are following this, but you have to. I think you should have them in tandem. The mechanical world, the mechanical material world, and in tandem with the spiritual and magical, unfathomable computation of the world. Right? It's basically magic when something is unfathomably complex. If we can't understand it, then like it's magic. Um, yeah, they both exist. They both have their merits. They both have their very real like substance and rootings in this world. Like like a lot of spiritual, like occultist, Hindu, religious, like whatever. Like we're all trying attempting to construct and understand this world, and every single person perspective has some merit. Some people are just deep in the into in the perspective of delirium, where they're really making up stuff, and they're lost in the sauce, you know, like um but even those people have grains of truth that come out, that percolate, bubble outside of their mind, that is true in a way that if you like cut it, dissected it, and really thought about it, it's like, oh, that's true to some extent. That's true in this domain of reality. That's true in this aspect of this framework of thought. And they just say it in a certain way that's just super weird, and maybe has some hallucinatory aspects where, this world is pretty beautiful. It's scary, intimidating, but still beautiful. Um, I'm yapping. Enjoy the colors. Please subscribe. I'm tuning into my pathologies, if you can tell, just on some schizoid, um, like genie shit. Ooh. I'm just Arab, and I like Arabian mythology, or Arabian ancient beliefs and whatever. I don't know. Just I like those vibes, and I associate myself with a genie or jinn, which I see, in Arabic or Quran or religious stuff. I'm not really that tuned with some of those nuances, but they jinns are spirits of fire, consumptive spirits, and yeah, to some extent I can see some of that in me. A lot of people are consumptive. A lot of things are consumptive. We have to consume each other and things to live. But the spirit, right? Churning, smokeless fire, consuming, getting stronger and learning, and also not made of clay, right? Which is another thing that the Quran says about humans. That they're made of clay and jinns are made of fire. Neither is true in the material realm. We're made of flesh and bone and blood. But spiritually, alright, I associate with the jinn. That's so crazy. Whatever. Subscribe.